Hey guys, it's me again. Just to update you guys, there's not that much to say right now, I don't think, unless I have something that I think of, uh, right now, but, um, the, the caffeine idea, the caffeine theory is still up for grabs right now. Right now, there's no conclusive, theory, or no conclusive, um, uh, it's non-conclusive right now. Um, so, um, I did successfully get off of coffee, which has been interesting to say the least. But I think things on that front is good. Um, I am until last Saturday, I allowed myself to have um, Mountain Dew, and I've sworn that off um, since then. Um, so yesterday was kind of the day that I've sworn off all caffeine, and to add on to that, I've sworn to take walks at 7:30 at night to kind of get my cardiovascular health back in check. So, and also one thing, it's not like me swearing off of, but one thing I'm trying to do is to reduce the sugar that I'm having. And I yesterday I didn't have that much sugar. I had no caffeine, and I woke up this morning with a mild migraine, but I'm not sure why that is. I had a dentist appointment. I had four fucking fillings filled, and I've had some like tooth problems since then. The tooth that the dentist did has been very sensitive and sore after since then. And yesterday I started to get a earache. The pain would come on very suddenly, then it just let up. Come on very suddenly, again, just let up. Happen between every 30 seconds to every 5 minutes, to the record being 15 seconds on the lower end to 10 minutes on the very far end. But on average, probably around 1 to 5 minutes was the average. So I went to see the dentist again. I saw his colleague because he's out of town. So I told him what was going on. He said that he thinks that my dentist, the one that's out of town right now for Thanksgiving. Oh, sorry. Pain again. He said that he put a pin in my the tooth, or one of the teeth, and he said that um the pin was probably too close to the pulp head, and that might be the reason why it's causing pain. And it's been a really weird thing with this pain, because the pain is causing not just fucking ear pains, but it's also causing head pain right here too. Um, it's really, again, it's going off again. But it's causing not just uh tooth pain, jaw pain, but ear pain, but also head pain too. The head pain's more constant, but it's more ear pain. But that's really intriguing to me, because it's, in my opinion, very referred pain, or something's connected with the nerve. Or that's kind of what referred pain is. It's interconnecting nerves. or a cross wiring of nerves. But with that said, and when I was at the the dentist, this on-call dentist, said that he's not completely sure what was going on, but that he wanted to refer me to a endodontist. And he says, "Oh, what endodontist do you want?" It's like the one that I've seen the previous 2 root canals that I've done. So okay, that's cool. Um, so I'm so he originally set me up on Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. Cool. Or he wanted to refer me to, because he was not sure if there's anything that he could do. He did not know if the root canal, or if my tooth needed a root canal, so he needed a more sophisticated opinion from an endodontist, and that's why he's referring me over to Dr. Tran, because Dr. Tran has more of a sophisticated way on telling if I need further treatment. But the dentist prescribed me ibuprofen, which I'm not that impressed about. Also, antibiotic, which I'm very impressed about, because I feel like this is a infection or inflammation. I mean, if it's an inflammation, ibuprofen's going to help, but I don't want to take ibuprofen because it's NSAID. If I did what I just did right there, it's like this, it means my ear pain is going off a brief second or two. But I feel like this is a inflammation, infection, and I feel like, yeah, ibuprofen might help, but I'm hoping that that a antibiotic or penicillin helps. So he originally set me up for the 3rd, or sorry, where does the 3rd come from? Set me up for Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So, of course, when I'm at the dentist's office, I was starting to get a headache and a migraine at the same time for looking down too much, because he had me do paperwork on a tablet, which is cool. And and then when I got back home, the migraine got worse, and tooth pain got worse. Headache's fine, migraine worse. But, and of course, I was like, so I took like a quick 10-minute nap against my will. And I say that because ever since I stopped drinking coffee, I've been tired. I've been not falling asleep, but I've been drifting off so much more when I'm on my phone. I'm just drifting off and I'm allowing myself to drift off more than I ever would have, and I should not do that. And I woke up with the pain here. I think this is not my typical migraine pain. I think it's more the toothache pain. But alright. But I'm not trying to rant on about my dental pain, but it does relate to the migraines a bit, because it's causing some migraine pain. But I think it's not a typical migraine pain, because I feel like I could do backflips or something. Not really, but the point being is that I feel pretty much normal. Even after taking a nap. Taking a nap usually gives me headaches and migraines. But with that said, I've been coffee free for pretty much a week now. A week and 1 day, probably. And the only caffeine that I've had over the past 2 weeks is 2 Mountain Dews. 3 Mountain Dews. But since then, nothing. And yesterday, November 22nd, was kind of the day that I completely sworn off all caffeine. And also, I've sworn to take walks at 7:30 at night and see how that goes. But I've realized that over the past month, or like last month, that I was seeing videos a lot more than I have been over the past 3 weeks. But just wanted to update you guys about what's going on. Oh yeah, new jacket. Not new jacket, but new jacket to you guys. I've not worn this for a long time. It's a very warm jacket. Any other things? I'm not sure. Yeah, no, just, the Mountain Dew is no longer a rescue for me, which is unfortunate because I love Mountain Dew. No more Dr. Pepper, which I've not had Dr. Pepper for months. And yeah, taking walks at night, which is a very fun thing. Gets my mind off of things. The stress levels have been constantly the same, just okay. Though today was kind of weird. It's got to do with more to do with my future. I guess it's my age. The fact that I'm living with my parents, the fact that I'm single, the fact that I'm still living with them, the fact that I've gone nowhere in my life. I have half of a college degree, and I feel like part of my life is wasted. You're not my psychologist. You don't have to hear about my problems, but just things like that were coming to me today, and that got me into like a lower state. But then I have that ear pain. This time it transferred over here for some reason, so it's definitely not like a regular mic. Again, it's definitely not like a migraine pain. It's more like a nerve being tweaked with pain. But with my the stress, just I was able to think about my mic again. The migraine, or I was able to think about my migraines instead of stuff that you guys don't want to hear about. Which was, I guess, good. Not negative thoughts about the migraines, I guess. Oh no, my earache was the thing that my mind was occupying my mind was occupying the earache. But alright. But yeah, no, the stress levels have been at a constant state. Just not bad. So this weather sucks to some degree because every fucking morning I wake up, it's like a freezing icebox. I'm not sure if that's affecting my migraines. I think it might be. Oh, I did wake up with or on one thing I did want to talk about. This occurred to me on Saturday. I woke up with a. This Saturday was the first bad Saturday in a while. I woke up with a throbbing headache, and that entire day I had a headache and a migraine, like a 6.5 headache and a 7.5 a 6.5 excuse me, a 6.5 migraine and a 7.5 headache. It was just like an orgy of fun that day. But I usually when like you go through shit like that, you think, oh, I'm discouraged because I thought I was making a lot of progress. No, I don't feel discouraged because for a couple of reasons. There's one theory I've held for a long time, and it seemed to kind of come true on this day, and I'll tell you about it. This is one reason why I'm. I did not swear off sugar, but I'm trying to reduce the fuck out of it. Is that on Friday night, I had a total, and this is when I got up till I until I went to bed. In the 16 hours I was up on Friday, I had 3. Oh, right. There's one more thing to go on, one more thing to add on to that theory. So I on Friday I had a total of not 1, not 2, but my fat ass had a total of 3, 2.5 pieces of cake. Might as well say 3 pieces of a cake. Sugar was probably, and also 4 cream puff things. Oh, sorry, ear. And after the second piece of cake, I had some tomatoes, and one of the tomatoes I had mold on it, so I fuck. When your ear likes to play fuck you very much, and just decides to hurt spontaneously, it's quite fun. I had a tomato which I thought had mold on it. I did not know it until I saw a second one other tomato which I thought had mold on it. And of course, knowing my paranoid self, I went to the restroom and right. So with all that pressure on your head, that activity of throwing up puts pressure on your head and on your stomach and whatnot. Probably cause some other issues the next morning. So the reasons, and also lack of caffeine too. So on Saturday morning, I woke up with a blaring, throbbing headache. And the reasons why you think that: A, too much damn sugar. 2, throwing up. C, lack of caffeine. Add those 3 in together. I think that it's very unlikely that none of that had some effect. But it's very likely that one of them, at least one of them, had some effect with that day. But yeah, so I think with all that said, I'm going in 2.5 minutes to 21.5 minutes. 21 3/4 minutes right now. With that said, I will probably update you guys in a week to tell you my progress with my my walking and how well the caffeine theory is going and everything else. And all right, so thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.